This took longer than it should have. At all. Jesus. Now, as it was said in Dragon Ball, let the games begin. That actually was a super long period of not knowing why the hell my stream setup wasn't working. Never want to go through that again. And luckily, it's not like no Blaze Blue, no. Damn it. Damn you, Blaze Blue. Once again, foiled by my own game. Yes. Tally ho then. And I'm still not fully set up. Oh, wait. What's good, Wibby-san? Oh, Wibby-chan. Wibby. What is good? What is good? Having the biggest technical difficulties that I've had in a minute. It still wants to be silent. Bro, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Would be any horrific. First, it's great that you actually know that is a horrific. It's kind of like something that most people don't know. Two, pretty cool. Unless Blaze Blue wants to keep me in an asshat, bro, it's just sound. Give me my sound. I can't believe that the first mix-up I have to deal with is Blaze Blue deciding if it wants to be a team player today. It's not that hard. Blaze Blue just does not want to be a team player today. Can y'all hear it? Can you you can barely hear the game. I guess we gotta play it at this volume. Because Blaze Blue wants to be a punk and not let people hear its glorious music. Ugh. I was actually questioning which game I was going to do today. Oh, that's not... Ah, I see. Drop that. Finally, we're going to the upper room. There we go. That is all created and done. And room's finally open. Remind me later. That's interesting. And you're okay with any horrific as well as any pronoun. Proud parent. I don't like how they came in here with a needle. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm trying something new. I'm trying something new in the case of, streaming and such. Because yesterday was pretty horrific. I'm not going to even lie. Just got to look this one. I think it should be 3 ads. It's an hour and 30. Yeah, we'll fucking play around and we'll get in there. Start the day. 1 of 4? It should only be 3. What? It's 4? That... Ay. Bro. I'm still trying to solve this fucking issue. Jesus Christ. Dear Lord, I I'm so sorry for the 4 fucking ads. I'm still working on how I want to like. Did I actually get hit with that on the ground? Oh. Ooh. Oh. Caught me doing 6B. They just started for you, and they said, "Nah. I'm just gonna turn ads off. This is insane." I'm trying to find a good balance between the two, but I'm just gonna have to turn them off altogether. Cause how it's ooh. Oh good. I don't think anybody else can take them from you. I think sadly you're gonna have to stick it out. You just ugh. Wait, British adverts? Oh my lord. Also, I am Common Rider. Thanks you for the follow. Kind of caught me with what I'm saying here. Like, both fighting for my life, and for crypto, bro. They're just putting ads for anything nowadays, huh? Oh, help me, dear Lord. Yeah, I think that kills too. 1, 2. Yep. Ugh. There is no beating this ad problem. Like I'm personally just gonna have to go back to doing it myself. So that's the only way I'm seeing this actually work out well. While I'm here though, I can actually switch that. Turn off the scheduling. I'm not taking a survey for this, and I'm just gonna run the midstream ads myself. That is the best way to go. Ooh, yeah, it's just better if I just run it myself, cause like I can turn them off, right? That is definitely an option, but then I gotta go through a whole brigade of. Oh, you want to tell us why you're turning them off? And if I don't, then it's just like, well, you're going to just leave them on. And I understand why they're there. It's not like I'm sitting here and I'm just like, fuck, I gotta run these ads. No, I understand why ads exist. That's how Twitch stays free. That's just the problem. That's how Twitch stays free. All right, let's get it. No problem, thanks. I'll just have to run them myself. But the thing is, by running the ads, we also have to. Oh. Ooh. Oh, nice. There we go. Oh, whoa. Where does MS coming from? I should have. And there it is. The first villain of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Dirt. Oh my lord. Jesus. That's your lag switch? That is crazy. We can't be out here on this lag switch life, man. What have I told you about this? nice. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. One, two. Oh, I was actually scared that we were gonna actually miss that. Oh my lord! Ah, oh my god, my stream bar is actually messed up. Nice. We got him. You? Hold on, wait. You almost had that perfect round. Almost, man. That's the hard thing with this game is getting that perfect round when you see it coming. Ugh. Hold on. I think I saved it. Uh, was it this? Edit. Boom. Yes. Okay. Then I should be able to. I never saved the layout. Oh my god. Okay. So we're gonna have to just come in here, cancel. We'll have to remake the layout, which sucks. Oh wait. Where did everybody come from? Bro, I swear to God, I go to check one thing, so I can try to fix my shit. And all of a sudden, I see 30,000 people in the room. My room only holds 8. Oh, here we go. Now I'm scared. Since I have time. People don't want. All right, no waiting. We get right into it. I bet then. All right. Love seeing counter hit. Okay. Oh no, that's me pressing random. Ooh. Oh. I don't know if I should be afraid. Oh, that's a. Oh, never mind. That's a shoulder. Oh yeah, we're falling clean apart right now. Ah yes. When am I a villain? What do you mean? The whole chat will be a villain. I swear. I'll take that. Alright, gives you the burst. This man's pleading innocence. Whoa. is all the buttons? Bro, I'm like, yo, where is my buttons? I'm willing to testify to gain immunity and witness protection. What do you mean? You know, one of these times, I'm gonna just name the chat for you, bro. Oh, that worked. I don't know how to feel about this Aquaman. I really don't. At one point, I'm like fearing for my life because this character does stupid amount of damage. Oh, caught me doing it. Help. Help. Yeah, nah. Command grab. I'm not close enough. Well, we lost. Because I can't make anything. This man's still alive. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm dropping everything like daisies. Jesus Christ. Man had me both shaking in my boots and not knowing what the next move was going to be. That is actually a scary trick. Oh, well, we gone. La Fortune 101. That's going to be interesting. I want to see how this goes. I'm actually going to switch the character to see what happens.
Please select your character.
Switch to who though? Oh, that match is hard. If I play this guy, fuck it, we'll play tournament. We'll see how easy we can get in. Well, Fortune is actually like a yellow square, so it gets me on my toes because I know yellow nines can fuck me up. But if I stop thinking, I wonder if they're going to be able to outthink me. That plan right there, if you don't know your next move, how can your opponent? That might be the wave. Oh, I appreciate you. I guess not. I don't appreciate you no more. You tell that. Oh, we got it. Freeze. I don't understand how I'm not getting counter hit for some of these moves, man. I just want counter hit. I stopped using barrier. Oh Lord. Teal squares? I haven't seen a teal square in a long time. Okay. I can't get anything started right now. And we're gonna get max damage for that. No. Yes, sir. One more for the road. One more for the road. Very. We got in. We got to hit our buttons. She died. One was actually like for Termin. Should I use to actually contest her? Woo. Help! I've been hit. Got her. I tried. No! Did I die? I can't get in. I want to get in so bad, but it throws a risk. What could I have done better there? Like, I don't know what buttons Terumi should use to contest 9, which is very bad. Like, definitely if I was Hazuba, I could have got in better. Definitely could have made that thing work. But, not as Terumi. Joy Boy. Well, it's Joy Boy's turn.
Please select your character.
236, 236A? You mean like the 100-meter super? You mean like the 100-meter super? No, the counter move. No, that shit. That's risking life. I'm trying to take hers. Hey, nah, man. I was born to keep swinging at people. Running away was never in the business. Who needs to run away when you have hands? You can make them run in they sleep. If you put them to sleep faster, they'll run faster than you. You gotta think with your noggin, with the hands in your noggin. I'm surprised that the Izuyoi ain't switched to gain art. Oh, okay. Oh no, she got them cancels. I ain't ready for that. Whatever she got in the kitchen, I'm not even trying to eat it. I'm not cook. Whatever Izuyoi is cooking, I don't want it. You'd be surprised how in the Hazama guidebook that it's there, but I rarely do that. Even if it's in dire situations, I rather look my opponent in the eye and be like, "Hey, somebody got to build this overdrive, and this is going to be me." All right, the trip. I have to give it to Izuyoi players, man. They out here living life by help. Oh, okay. There it is. 2. Oh. I don't know who this Joy Boy is, but he mighty strong. See, that's that patience I ain't got. Got that full range option just sitting here like, I was just like, Jesus. Actual Jesus. I wish I got a chance to look at who was next. Okay, so it's Proud Parent. Well, this is going to be interesting. I know between me and Proud Parent, we were having a very shoddy connection. Oh, wait, they shouldn't have a shoddy connection. They went to Coliseum Silent, the ultimate stage. The stage where all problems were settled. The stage where everything was mapped out. It was all with a purpose. There's no way they can have bad connection on the stage. Why didn't I think to play on the stage? Interesting start. That a very interesting start for me, Izuyoi. Was that Tiger Need? I do think she was a bit in the air where. See, and this is what characters with DP can do. They can burst. Bro, I swear to God, if you're playing a character that don't got a DP, man, you cannot. Bursting is not in your healthy decision. Alright? She really don't want him touching him, bro. Like, I'm seeing the footwork. Oh, nice. Alright. Oh, didn't get the full conversion. And then down she goes. 3 pokes. Oh. I think she could follow it up. If she would have did light, she would have been able to get the kill. With a super. Would have saw dead turn me. Which one did she settle on? I don't know. Okay. Nice. 3C buggy. Tried to grab, gets DP, grabs again, dude, gets the stops. Is that a good option? Like, is that a good situation to be using 2D in? Oh, that's counter hit. And she in the corner. Oh, that's good meter. Huh? What? He woke up and did Guilty Gear style? Yeah. Bro, I don't know what happened to Proud Parent. He was lit. He had that game. All he had to do, he had the meter. All he had to do was just say, hook, daddy, and then sing. He would have been paid. That man would have been paid. Okay. Oh, that's added. Just add this 90-second with that. So that's all I want. Put that right there. I think it's up to me next.
Please select your character.
Let's do this. This gonna suck. Let me be ready. Because these people are out here trying to get the matches as quick as possible. They're trying to get in, they're trying to wax, and then leave. Boom. There we go. Picked our color. We'll get in there. I like how easy you went from going to be white to black. Wait a minute. Tsubaki said, yeah, I might be white now, but wait till I change my skin color. How you doing? Oh, why we bursting? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's an overhead, and that's a. Oh. That should have been Oh. We got it. No! I'm a failure to the Snake Clan. Oh, I was about to say, yo, we about to do this. We about to OD and we're about to get in there. Fireface said, don't worry about it. I got the clan. I'm holding it down for it. Oh, whoa, why you like this? Oh. got it. That's what I like to see. 1, 2. Ooh. Oh, I love that you made that change. I was gonna go for Swagalini combos. Oh, I gotta give her the props where the props is due, and ooh, we are gonna be in pain. Get her off of me. I am not the father. Oh, should have stayed. I should have actually hungry coils more to put the idea that it may come out. Oh, DP actually beat me there. Okay. Coming down. Ah, nice. I'm not even mad. I failed my entire class. Ooh. Ah. Oh, Lord. Did I die? No, I did not. But I did die here. Oh, I wasn't watching the time. Oh, my Lord. Stayed away from me. I couldn't get my hands on her. Poked me out. Can't get my hands on her. She did a good job, though. The time, yeah, that left my whole brain. I was like, I just need to touch her. If I can get my hands on her, there's no way. Ooh, just got out neutral there. Couldn't get in. She flew gracefully through the sky while I'm trying to hit her in the chest. Wait, who is next?
Please select your character.
It's only 4 of us. This thing should be running nice and smooth.
None the Phantom.
Alrighty. I do hate it when I'm like, okay, there's the time.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Mm,
Rebel 1. Action.
don't do that to me. I'm not the villain of this story. Y'all are. Y'all are the villains. If I get my hand on her, hey, that's sometimes an actual case. Sometimes you just like, if I can just get my hands on a motherfucker, I can actually figure this shit out. It's not me. I'm not the villain. You guys are. You could be incompetent and be a villain. Look at Toby. Look at Toby from Naruto. Man leftly fumbled the bag, but surely got taught no jutsu out of a villain. You're a villain, bro. And the pre-rolls are finished. I don't know how many minutes the pre-rolls are back on. I'm going to run a minute and 30 and see how that works. Hold Hopefully, I can just let the match go through. All right, what is it? I make men right. Hold on, wait. The name is I make men rider. Rider. I hope I was right the first time. It says I'm a common writer, right? Like that's what my first brain said, right? But then I stopped seeing the K, and my brain was just like, wait, what is this? So after this match, I'm gonna run a. I see how it goes, cause the other stuff isn't working. I want my shit to run an hour between each other. Um, Twitch ain't having none of that, sadly. Oh, I'm a common writer. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, three ad. It should be three ads for like 30 minutes of game time. They just went right into it. They didn't even care. The Dark One? I haven't seen The Dark One in a minute. I wonder if he's streaming right now. Let me check. Like once I get to see like people that I'm usually used to seeing in stream, like The Dark One, it always makes you wonder: are they streaming right now? Are we streaming, buddies? Is that what's going on right here? All right. I think it's The Dark One. Ooh, I gotta figure out which Dark One it is. Who is this? Ah, there he is. There's the name. Boom. Boom, bada, bing, bow. Hey, yo, why is Susanoo and Mercado out in front of a Wendy's, bro? Yeah, I'm following this, man. That thing gave me life. Holy shit. Oh, Lord. That actually tickled the funny bone right there. Alright, let's get back to this match. Oh, Lord. Nah, I'm used to seeing the Dark One play, and seeing the Susanoo, it doesn't surprise me. But what does surprise me is how he's handling the easy way. Okay, takes the hits. JC kicks it off. But also something I also like about his gameplay is like he when he's playing Susanoo, he immediately is like, yo, I'm going straight for this first unlock. Because the first unlock is actually kind of busted. See, that's the first unlock at full power. And that man gets the holy grail of the combo. You know, I see him play all the time. Like in lobbies. I never see this man at HOC. I would love to see how far he would get. He probably does play at HOC too. That's the crazy thing. Large lad. Interesting. Now here we go. Throwing all the caution out the window, huh? Let me tell you something. The Dark One. I ain't been waiting for this day. I ain't been waiting. I'm still selling tacos in the kitchen stand. The Hosmer, that means I'm going to have a headache at the end of this match. If I somehow win, my headache is going to be rough. This is the one match. What song did we get? Oh, we got the ending song. God, I need to be picking my songs, bro.
The wheel of
Alright,
fate is
everybody.
turning.
End of the series. End of the stream right here. Oh, help! I definitely tried to 100 quarters right there. You hear the music. Bro, I have headache every time I have to deal with this mirror match. Oh, wow. I didn't recognize it. Like, this is one of the few mirror matches, and I'm just like, bro, I just don't want to deal with it. Oh, we got that? Jumanji? Yo, I said industry, and actually the ICU account just dropped like fucking hotcakes. I'm fucking dead. It's not actual industry. The fucking song is the end of the game. Oh, hell, he's grabbing me. He a pirate. That is a good checkmate for Overdrive. Oh, I was too. I was too. Oh, go! Let me go! Oh no! Wait, did I die? I just died off of this. Yes, the singular jab. Command grab! Oh my lord, the Dark One back at it again with the dark tactic. Command grabbing after chain. You're right. I'm sorry. Ah! Oh, we barely got that. Just like the third wife. Ah! Huh? Jumanji! Jumanji! Oh lordy. I don't know what I did to you for you to be grabbing like this. I don't know what I've done to you, Dark One, for you to be out here having your hands out here grabbing people like this. But let me tell you, that is villain activity. True villain activity. Had me out here sweating because I was scared that you was gonna grab me into the gulag. I am not here to be that guy.
Please select your character.
You know, a amount of water is going to be able to wash out the fact that this man almost grabbed me and threw me into the gulag. There is no type of therapy that he's going to be able to, I'm able to consume. He might have been scared by some Hanzo man cough cough chick maybe. Does he play Chick Zama that much? or he just ate mains in general.
Action.
That is also a possibility. What the fuck just happened? What? 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 What the? What? What is happening to me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't even know what the mix was. I don't know what I was gonna do, so I don't expect you to understand what I was planning because I don't even know what I was planning at that point. I'm not. I'm not engaging with you. Back up. We've had this talk. Get off of me. We're not doing this. Careful. He is an ninja. He might use talk no jutsu on you. Bro, if somebody actually talk no jutsus me in the midst of a match, they're a real champion. Let me tell you something. If you're able to talk your opponent into a loss mid game, you have a special power that nobody can contest. Help. Ah, yes, the ass of Hazama. The big. What button was that? Why is it an anti-air? Does Bang have a DP? Oh, wow. Uh, this man and this poison needle thing, he is efficient. Oh, Lord. I fucked up the mix and I fucked up the combo at the same time. I fucked up two things at once. Nah, if somebody was able to talk, first of all, talk no jutsu me out of a whole match, make me feel like I need to give him a win. I need to know what he said. That man actually sat there and just like, yes, if you remember the days back when we were young, we always were on that swing set. Just me and that swing set. You know, me and that damn swing set. And I feel sorry enough to give him the win. First of all, uninstall my controller. I wasn't playing the game. That's how that started off right then and there. Unplugged my controller. Obviously I wasn't playing to win. I was just holding his seat warm. Second, if he was able to talk no jutsu me, then guess what? I ain't got no business playing the game. I have no business at all. Alright, let's see if this router can get through this. I just got set. No. Oh. Oh, God. I'm holding back, but I wanted the DP, and now I'm dead. Oh, nice. Jesus Christ. How do I get in? I want to throw my brain out the window, but I can't get in. Ah, yes. I have been defeated. I have been defeated. They have shown me the error of my ways. I see now. You're the superior being. Oh, I tried. What? Ah, yes. I too am subscribed to this. I got mixed on her landing. Oh no. God. I was ready to card the scissors, but I couldn't think of when she was going to stop. She had me. I couldn't do nothing about it. She had me in my brain. I was 2 brain cells behind.
Please select
Ooh.
your character.
Don't you hate it when you're 2 brain cells behind the opponent? Very interesting. 3 DPs out of 1,000. You can't DP your way into somebody's pockets. Bro, if DP was the way into somebody's pockets, I would DP on every female. That sounds terrible. Oh, that sounds bad.
Level 1. Action.
What I mean, bro, listen to the sentence. I'm not re-saying it. Ooh. DP's the best way to get in. Cops, there he is. That's the man. He's running DP shows outside of his living room, bro. I swear. All right. Ooh, nice. And what's gonna be very? He does the so the DP strat for now. So we do that with Ragnar too. I'll take that into concern. You can't hear that well. That's why you're a villain, bro. Only villains don't know how to listen. Villains got dreams. Remember that villains got dreams. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's gonna be a good life game right there. That's interesting. Is that an actual like setup for Ragnar? I know the Dark One's in here. He can answer that one. Is that like an actual setup for the character? Yo, this man is not afraid. Joy Boy really is just grabbing his sword and swinging. That's crazy. But I wonder if not finishing is not the unfinished version of Hell's Fang. Is that a good Oki situation? Like I've seen 3 Ragnars do it. When I see 4 of them do it, then I'm gonna believe that that's just good Oki. But 3, that's a good number.
Please select your character.
I think we bullied the last guy out of here.
Mai Natsume Naoto Kurogane.
Nah, it's just hard hearing. Are you flaming me for being have a disadvantage? This is the part of the show where I get caught in 4K. Say yes, no, bro. If you are hard of hearing, right? The luxury you have to figure out what I said is taking that button and grind it back. See, like I said, this is where I get caught in 4K. Wait a minute, that's how my that guy has. When the Dark One switch, nah, too late. You say you got that on speed dial. He said I got the facts. Already caught in 4K. Trust me, there's more people that caught me a different type of 4K that I'm not willing to admit on here. But they caught me. They didn't get it on camera. But they caught me. Okay. The Dark One. Now swinging. Ooh. 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 Oh. Oh. See, this is why I can say Derp's the villain, bro. Not only are you the only one in chat. Wait, she can get that out for non-counter hit? Excuse me? Oh, oh, oh my. Oh my. Fight back. Fight back. Help. Oh my lord. Jesus. There's 7 people that are viewing. There's 1 person in chat. Think about that. 7 people are viewing, which I am highly grateful for. You ain't fighting for your life like that. Stop lying to everybody.
Please select your character.
But there's 7 people in chat listening to my lovely voice,
Victory!
having a good word with them. This man goes back to easy, or I grab this Hazama, and we're just gonna have to let it go and let the scraps begin. Let the scraps begin. Did I haven't seen a cursor come up for the pre-rolls himself? No. Ink Master was. I mean, I'm a common writer. Was in chat,
The
but
wheel
now
of
it's just
fate is
you.
turning. Level 1.
What are you gonna do now, big boy? Oh, Bloodline? Okay, we got my favorite theme. All right, let's get it. Oh, so what? Oh, I love it. Oh, wow, that was good. Ugh. Oh, I killed myself there. Yeah, I killed the character there. Damn.
Action!
Get it? Oh. Ugh. No. Ah. I gotta figure something out. Woo-hoo. Nice. Yep. Ah, Lord. Ah, I got caught jumping. I have to find something out to deal with the easier way. Hmm.
Please select
So,
your character.
a couple things that I've been observing during the match.
Izayoi!
So,
Terugi!
she will definitely take a more defensive stance, staying clear of me. So she's willing to go into time, which I'm not so willing to do. Okay, there we go.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Um, I do
Level
find myself
1.
not wanting to go into a time a lot of the time because I feel like that it in itself like can roll the wrong way. So not only do I need to find a way to like keep her in, or make her make like bad decisions. I have to figure a way to like keep her from trying to like create distance. Actually, I can just get rid of some things like this, and then it goes to. But I don't really need this. Just uptime. Okay. Yeah. And this is fine here. Yeah. That looks better. Okay, we're back on track. So, you see, she's not interested in getting in on the opponent, which is a practical way of going towards a match. But that being said, it's also hard getting in on the character. Oh, nice. Must be nice to get fatal counters, man. I swear. 2, 3. I could chase her down all day if I want to with Hazem, but it's not going to lead to any. It's not going to really help. So I need to figure out a way to. Oh, nice. I think Proud Parents trying to find like they had a little error moment, little spaz of the internet connection between the two. So it's definitely been on my mind because she's already showed me she's willing to go to time. She's willing to go to time, and that irritates me a little bit because I'm like, I'm trying to get in there. I'm trying to keep it moving, keep the match flowing. She's like, nah, I'm ready to go to time. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to force me to fight like that. Bro, don't tell me that's what was happening. If the gamepad is fighting the player more than the opponent, they already started the wrong game. I swear to God, they did. That matchup is hard to win. Your pad, you feel like you want to win against your pad? Nah, bro. These controllers, they have no love for people, bro. It's gonna get interesting. Because now Joe Boy, what Joe Boy is definitely doing is showing me that they have versatility in their kit. And I think it was the Dark One who was the first person to beat Joy Boy too. Okay. Oh, nice. But this is the Dark One's character though. Ow. Ah. So wait, huh? I don't want to mess this name up. Like this is always what happens to me. Ready. I'm gonna say ready. Ready. It's red and re next to each other, but it's Noi ready. If so, I'm like, is it Noi ready? Is it Noi ready? Please answer the question. I need to know. I think it's Noi ready. Wait, are you I can't look at the name. I know it's not the dark one. I think it's like Papa something. Damn, I need to get back to the back. I need like the actual list of people who's up. Were you the opponent? Were you last? God, I can't speak. Go to school, everybody. Get to wait. Dark might actually take this round. Can't take the round when you put faith in them person's hands, though. Ooh, ooh. Oh wait. Oh god, here it is. The champions of the Nether Realm, Excalibur. It's a long time no see, Carly friend.
Select your character.
Oh, they left.
Hazama.
I can't remember their name. But Eddie, were you I think it was like Papa Joe? Papa something. Were you Papa Joe? Because that would make sense in that situation where you're actually like hitting the like button trying to figure out what's going on. That's currently the head canon until Eddie says something. Until Eddie tells me otherwise.
Level 1. Action.
Oh my Lord Jesus Christ. Fucking rock. Alright. I should have suspected this. Wow. Where's the super? That was super moment right there. I know it for a fact.
2. Action.
I. All right, and my senses. Oh, she stored a kunzite too. There's a rock in my future. There is the rock, but not the rock I was expecting. Aye. Oh my lord. God, I can't get control. Ugh. The rock in my future finally came and took my dome apart. Oh my lord. Blocking for our life. It is going to take me a minute, like a good, solid, succulent minute to figure out how the fight died. Because, first of all, I don't like that there's a wide spreadsheet. I have 9 players play. Alright, because like there's supposed to be a wide spreadsheet on how every character kind of plays. It really isn't. And I blame Dragon Ball for this. Dragon Ball Fighters has made it in my brain where people play at a certain level and it has like certain stakes, right?
Level 1.
And
Action.
you'll get used to how everybody kind of approaches one thing. Oh Lord, here we go. But in CF, a lot of people approach characters very differently, right? So now it becomes, well, what, how do you approach the character? And the big problem is that I don't know how to approach 9. It's very very dependent on the player's skill with the character and knowledge if I'm able to play against her or not. Because like everything else, there are just people who play the character and are not good with her. But there is these people who play this character and understand it, and I'm just like, I can't find an opening. No matter how much I read in this Discord, I don't like how Minerva grabbed her. Wait a minute. Okay, now I remember I was raving about mine, but like at the same time, like Minerva ain't had to grab her like that. Like that was real disrespectful. Uh huh. Okay. Talk to him. Talk to him. Well, damn. Sister still far away, but still helping out the cause. The fact that Minerva is a whole problem I have to deal with. Wow. Man really threw a shot from downtown to check 9 just in case you pressed more buttons. What in God's name? What in God's name? Jesus Christ. That is definitely like, ugh. What would they do with the character? I ain't gonna lie. There's nothing but high level play in this one room. Somebody's gonna join and they're not gonna enjoy their day. It's like if they get matched up with me, they might have an okay time. They get matched up with any other person, they're gonna have the biggest headache of their life.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Well, you know what we call these? Learning sessions. And I still haven't figured out how to block Carl, so we're going to be in it for the long haul. Ugh, the guard crash? Really? Alright, check. Okay. I don't like how he can just get that. That little free. We're nervous. Let your brother fight his own battles. Oh. Alright. So I was just thinking about this, right? So Minerva is definitely like Carl's sister, right? But like, is she the older sister? Because he just says Nason. He doesn't say oh Nason. He says Nason. So like, he doesn't say Imoto. He says Nason. Nason's just sister, bro. I mean, I would assume she's the older. Right? But like, imagine if that's his little sister. Not only is she bigger than him, but like, what is happening? Why am I having Goku Black flashbacks? That whole segment was Goku Black flashbacks. Oh God. Oh, here come Nason. She clapping for people and put the orb up. The jugulars. Alright. Bring him back down. Roll. I hate how this match just completely just changed in a matter of seconds. I'm so glad he got that hit. Because that match literally went out of his whole favor in just a matter of seconds. Alright. Ooh. 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 Rustle it up. I gotta give it to the Dark One. That man is trying to block his hardest right now. Here comes the reset. I feel it. Oh, he didn't go for. I'm so used to seeing him go for like the standing reset. He didn't go for it that time. It kind of took me aback. That man wanted that perfect. He wanted it bad. Dark one just wanted to make sure his health bar had a little dink in it. Just couldn't touch him. Dear Lord, it's my turn.
Please select your character.
Oh boy.
Carl Clover.
Alright, smooth criminal. We're gonna see if we can get in there. I'm still trying to figure out where this whole statement Hosma is carried. I'm trying to figure this out.
始めましょうか。
Out of all the characters, Hosma's the carried character.
One. Action.
Oh, oh dear Lord. I tried to block him for all my help. Ah! I'm going down. Oh, he got the hit too. Oh dear Lord. Ah. Oh, that's a fuzzy. Okay, I learned. I learned that's a fuzzy. Oh dear Lord.
これ以上食べ Level 2. Action.
Oh Lord. Oh wow. I don't like how she be grabbing people. Like, oh fuck. Yep, I think that's a dead character. Ah, got me a little bit. Oh Lord, it's gonna be an uphill battle from here. I gotta figure this out. So, okay.
格を言う。
With him, it's knowing how to block Carl. Like, it looks like barrier blocking is an answer to some of it, but I don't think it is like a complete answer. I think I definitely have to work towards. I definitely think I have to work towards trying to actually like stop him from getting started.
それで
But he has so many safe like buttons.
Action.
Or they feel safe. I should definitely say that. Which is interesting because Joy Boy, who was playing 9 originally, has switched over to Mai. Well, they originally came in with Easy-Oi. But they switched over to Mai, so I wonder what changes does that allow them? Ooh. There it is. Ooh. Jesus. Jesus. So I'm not saying that the My Switch for Joy Boy is really helping out so much, but it is like interesting that they made that change. Because My has a lot more of movement options than not. Definitely has. And I think she does relatively a lot of damage for how simple her stuff is. But see that there it is. That movement I was talking about. She can get around the screen pretty well, but it does come with a little bit of a danger. Oh, the sisters now. This is actually like a good point for my to push. Oh my god. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, like these block strings are incredible. And I have to give it to Excalibur for blocking as long as he did. Okay. What was that situation? I blinked for a second and she's dead. What happened? Yo, I blinked for a second and she just fucking exploded and died. Nah. Oh wait, I see pre-rolls. Pre-rolls actually. Damn. Run ad now, so we don't have pre-rolls. I'm so sorry to the 7 people who are watching. I didn't realize. Oh lord, I was more immersed in the match than I was watching. Oh lord. And this is the one thing I can say with Blaze Blue. I get very immersed in how the gameplay of the match is going. And it is beyond me how well this game plays. Yeah. See, if I do like okay, just three ads, it's not gonna kill you. Just 3 ads. I just gotta get it out so nobody else get pre rolls. All right, let's see here. Dart will switch to the Susan. All right. That was a 5A confirmed. Ew. Oh, sister gets immediate regeneration. Oh my lord. All right. Yo, this. Okay. Is it? He went for the fuzzy and the reset. Oh. Oh my lord. Excalibur blades. Jesus Christ. Oh. I think that was JB. Was that JB for Carl? Alright. And throws up the ball. Goes up. Oh, he actually sent her over there. Oh, Lord. Like, I could definitely see not being sandwiched between those two is heaven sent. Which, if Rayleigh was designed like that too, like, he could do the sandwich thing a little bit, but not as much as Carl does. Oh. Oh, here he comes. Ooh, backdash. Courageous. Very courageous thing to try to use to mitigate getting hit left, right. Courageous thing to do, trying to avoid both down, I think, a left right situation, but like high low. To be fair, I will say this now: I am not a Blaze Blue expert. I just play the game. I watched this game a little bit. I do watch this a lot, especially like at work, but I do not have a very firm grasp of the game where I can give people very good advice. I play about 4 characters, all at varying degrees, mind you. Like it definitely goes like Hazama, Terami, I would say. I definitely think Terami is like better than the Ragna and Naruto, right? I do think like Hans was definitely up there, but the Terminator, those two is the questions. All right, let's figure this out. We don't want to get sandwiched between them, nor do we want them to get started. So, yeah, I wanted to get hits in on this sister. I'm not even upset about it. One, two. Damn it! I could have hit the sister more than I wanted to. So, it was low. I don't. High. All right. Come on, get the kick. Caught me while I was trying to jump out. Thought we had something good going on. Oh, nice. I could agree with it though. I didn't get the meter yet. Hoping on reset. Did not call it right. See, I got in this situation because I burst originally. I got into that situation originally because I bursted. Like, I hate bursting with Hazama. The only, like, I really wish I could say, like, there's other options. But I would rather overdrive than burst with this character so much. Got me with a high. What's it gonna be? It's low. I still find it crazy that the sister can go low. That is insane to me. Oop. I need to stay on the ground. Just okay. We got. I should have tried to redirect. I had to stay on the ground just to get the the Ouroboros back. But that one we did a lot better. I did realize he slowed down a little bit more, but we did a lot better on that round. I think it's just us four still. E. So, okay. The blocking, I have to figure out because it feels like Minerva, even if there's been times where Minerva goes, does the little sweep, it doesn't feel like she's doing a lot. Are we not gonna ready up? I think he's like Joy Boy next, right? Yeah, because it's Dark One, then Joy Boy, then. I mean, it's Dark One, then me, then Joy Boy. Yeah, it's Joy Boy right now. Did I not adjust? Alright. Had
Please select
almost forgot to adjust. Proud Parent has returned, which is going to be interesting.
alphabet.
So, alright. Tackling this, slowly tackling this, slowly trying to get a good hold of it. So, with Excalibur, it's figuring out Minerva. Sometimes it's mostly, not sometimes it's mostly, what the fuck is that? Most of the times in blocking situations where it's about to go high low, I have to worry about Minerva more than I thought I did. Because she doesn't have like a high. Doesn't if you're in the chat and if you're viewing right now, you gotta help me. I gotta get some knowledge. But do you know that Minerva has like a high, like an overhead? If not, then that means the overhead comes from Carl. But the low could come from both either Minerva or Carl, and that's what messes me. Because when I see Carl in the air, I see Minerva go low, and immediately I just get stuffed. And that's the irritating thing. Trying to pick it out before I get hit by the Minerva. And sometimes he goes with a neutral approach from Minerva, which it goes both ways. So it's a big question on my head. Because if she has a high, then I really need to watch Carl if he's in the air, and I need to watch Minerva and see how close Minerva is. Because if I'm sandwiched between the two, it's a high low. But I don't know if he's swinging. Is it a low? Like, does the properties of her low change depending on if Carl was swinging or not? If so, that's more mind games I got to figure out. I don't like how her spear sounds like a whiplash, bro. So 3 years of my ancestors come look at me like, what are you playing, boy? What I'm trying to figure out is the my pick. Joy Boy switches to my, and I still to this very day am not gonna get over how Minerva just over here walking with her hands up, grabs you like you stole something and slaps you to the ground. Like you owe her money. Like, oh my god. Like, the my pick is still strange to me. And it may be because of this option she gets. But at the same time, it's like, you can try to whittle him down all you want, but it's the same case of once he gets you, you have to fight your way out of it. And see, oh Lord. Alright. But that's another thing. Maya has extremely good quarter carry. So getting Carl away from Minerva in one combo is actually really good. But he can always call her back. So it's like, alright. Ooh. Well, did they want rapid there? And that's an interesting place for rapid. I don't know what button they got that actually hit that gave them the rapid. Ooh. Alright, ball's coming. That's the whole problem. Sisters in the background. Oh, that's a dead character. Yo. Alright, GG's for Joey Boy. He was really holding it clean for a hot minute. Soon as Joy Boy got Carl, like Excalibur away from Minerva, it became more doable. And as soon as they got the grab, dead or fucking arrival. Now we gotta figure out Joy Boy. I don't know if Joy Boy's going to be sitting in with the Mai all the way. It looks like they are. This is going to be interesting. DBFZ gives me a headache. I want to ask the Dark World what upsets him about DBFZ. I want to know, why does it give them a headache? Is it Super Dash? Super Dash gives everybody a headache, but we just gotta live with it. Super Dash is like a fact. You know what's coming. You just gotta live with it. All right. I wonder how this match is for Rotna, actually. Like, Mai do make her own plus frames with the whole with that. Using that Javelin version when she's in the air definitely makes her own plus frames, especially if she gets the wait time for it. Oh. But she is minus on it, like, if she whiffs. Or if it gets blocked. So. Oh. Ah, yes, using Crush Trigger in mid combo. Okay, bro, like, what is the deal with not finishing Hell's Fang? I need to know. I want to know the secret. Is it just good Oki? Because, like, you give up healing, right? Which, if you're in high health, I understand. You mostly want to get the Oki so you get the mix up. But if you're a low health man, I would be finishing everything. If it got D in his character description, I'm pressing, bro. Like, all that health that you can be getting back, I needs it. Mm. 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 Jesus. Conspiracy theory. And anonymous. Those are two new people, Mad ZFG. I've seen Mad ZFG before. Interesting. You set this up. You set this up. You click the Ragnar. I was clicking Hazama. I'm still trying to learn. This is obviously not a soft setting. We gotta come out here with these hands. So I'm in complete learning mode right now. That's something I've seen people do before. Like, if they see Hazama go into Circus Benediction, they'll jump over him. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, no. I tried to command grab that right there. I'm not even gonna lie. I actually was gonna go for command grab. Hey. Oh, I think I done killed myself right there. Oof. Got hit by Gauntlet Hades, and we're going on for a trip. 1, 2. Yep. Oh Lord. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, come on. Right when I thought I actually about to get something going. Joy Boy is more patient than me. That's something I've realized. Joy Boy is willing to just sit back and relax. I'm not willing to do that. Proud Parent. Proud Parent always disappears and then comes back. I don't know why. X is anonymous player versus
Please select your character.
Joy Boy?
Ragna the Blood Edge.
Ah,
Kisaragi.
but yeah, Joy Boy is more patient than I. I'm not willing to like swing back in prayer and hoping that my opponent like approaches me. I'd rather just approach the opponent.
The wheel of fate is turning.
He
Rebel
did have blood pain in his thing. I should have known better. All right. Oh yeah, blue. Oh dear lord. I can only imagine what it's like for them. It's trying its best not to desync right now. If it has a desync yet, but you see how Joy Boy's playing, he's definitely like the most likely more concerned are just keeping the lead. There's not much of a big desire to like go in and try to rush the opponent, which perfectly fine, very solid. It's actually like a solid tactic to take to a lot of games. But God damn, is it boring to watch it? Oh, and you see that they don't truly overextend on a lot of their movies. But it is this. You see that skip right there. That's what's hurting. All right. Whoop. All right. It's no longer Joe Boy's fault. I don't know who this anonymous is, but dear Lord. Ah yes. Internet. The connection. The true progenitor of the fight. The true winner. Does not want nobody to win. Jesus Christ. Dear Lord. I might have to start putting in my thing because like the lag is beyond me. The lag is beyond me, bro. I just don't understand. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Rebel 1. Action.
Alright. DP. What is? I don't agree with the burst from Proud Parent. I really don't. But to be fair, also I need Proud Parent to get these wild hits. I need them to convert them. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's a dead character. Last I see, let the gun into Carnage Scissors. There's no way he's living this one. All right. Okay. If you would have, you're was good, Zeo Sage. Like if you would have done I think 236S, you would have got a better situation. I don't agree with bursting. It's a big bias for me. I don't agree with bursting in this game. All right. All right. Oh, how you been, Zero Sage? Zeo Sage. Zeo Sage. Yes. How you been, my boy? Ah, man. I think I'm up next. Oh, Joy Boy left. What the fuck? No. Watching 3 streams at once? Jesus Christ. There's no need to be out here viewing like this. You don't need to be viewing. Take your time. So I think this person is somewhat new to this. I'll switch to the Terami. I don't mind it. Even though I kind of want to try out the Izanami again, but I ain't got the mental for that right now. Bloodline. What am I doing? Actually, no. Memory of Tears. This has actually been like a BGM that's been on my mind. So wait, who are you watching? Who are the other 2 people are you watching right now? That's crazy. Out here watching 3 streams. I don't understand how people do it. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Ah. I need help. This man got he got the Da Vinci Code on his help. I can't. I didn't know I was playing fighters with 20 frames of delay. Yeah? Didn't know I was playing fighters on 20 frame delay, me boy. Oh, yeah, yeah. Who's Bunny Nose? Hold up, that's a new name. Who? I play this with character like I'm playing Hazama. Uh, uh, uh. We'll take it. I tried to catch that. Ah. Ay, ay. Hail. You hate to see this type of thing happen. Not like that. Oh, ooh, that no. Oh, oh. I don't want to call it a rage quit, but he ain't here. I don't want to call that a rage quit, but he ain't here. Oh no, no, no. I need the anonymous player to say something in chat. I need him to say something to clear his name. Please tell me that you accidentally just got logged out. Just go ahead and say it. Just say, yeah, man, internet shut down on me crazy. Right? Yeah, just got locked out. I'm coming back. I'll take it. Oh, he ain't coming back though. Alrighty. Yeah? Oh yeah, I had the same situation with them. 1, 2. Alrighty. You missed like a lot of like learning matches. Me actually deciphering what to do. I didn't want that. I didn't want it. Ah! You know, you got right. You came right back, and I have to run another ad. That's the crazy thing. I have to sit here and run it so this way people don't get hit by pre-roll. See, he's looking for the Yep, there it is. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, bro, I see you blocking. How about you hold these feet for me? Yeah, no. Go back to sleep. I feel that. Woohoo! Oh yes, +2. How could I forget? I didn't want to get up. I just want to figure out something. Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah, you got me. You got me. Ah. People are way more patient than what I'm used to. Like I have to get myself out of the habit of just going straight to people with the Ouroboros. But we have a good we have a good understanding of it. I forget that I have this color just sitting here on color 1. But you didn't miss really much. I had like a whole like Excalibur came through, and like I think you left when we still had I think it was Baby Joe something, right? And they were really good. Like I had to sit down and I was trying to figure out how to like beat them the entire time. Oh, there. Where's that backdash going? So while I did that, I died on arrival. Jesus Christ.
Rebel 2. Action.
That thing caught me from behind. Oh, Lord. Deep. Two. Yes. Oh! Yeah. That's good. Nope. And he got me with the counter. Oh, Lord. Oof. Oh, we got two new people to join us up. Two new people just joined the room. I wonder if they're going to stay logged up. So, possible, hold on. Actually, I'll pass it. Yeah. This is how you keep people in rooms. You let them play, God damn it. You never know how long people are willing to wait. Which, this is going to be an interesting match. Noah versus Naoto. That's a doozy. Okay. Actually, Naoto versus Ragnar. That's interesting. Oh my God. Where do y'all people come from? Reincarnation? Really? Oh. Hold on. No, this is not Engazer. Never mind. This one gets a pass from me. Somebody lied to you. That belongs to like two songs. Two belongs to two. And those two are like, again, highly opinionated to me. I'm not gonna lie. But that belongs to Black and White. Black and White is by far the best Blaze Blue song come out of Blaze Blue history. And I'm a big fan of the Susanoo theme. Not Susan's theme, no. Susanoo. One. The second one that, best song in the game should go to, I would have to also say possibly either Spirit of Fire. I guess we might as well make it three then. Spirit or Sprite of Fire. Whatever Bullet's themes music song is, it deserves it. Bullets deserves to get it. Black and White is by far the best. That is number one. And then I will also have to give it to my personal pick would be Nightmare Fiction, but I'm not going to be out here and be super biased with that one. And Bloodline and Black and White, those two are like almost, those are the toppest of tiers. They are S tier, Z tier, mind you. Those are Z tier's themes. Especially Bloodline. That motherfucker, just to get into it is a journey. There is not a theme in Blaze Blue that is such a journey like Bloodline. I will die on that hill. Best one that sounds Black and White. No problem. The one that gives me the best journey, Bloodline over there. Izanami versus Ragnar and Jin, yo, that shit is fire. That shit is hitting different. You listen to Bloodline, tell me you ain't ready to start swinging, bro. I don't know. Bloodline be playing. Next thing you know, somebody got to die. Somebody got to get hit. My man Genmul definitely said GG, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You're going into a very rough match. I really hope that you came looking to get what you came here for, hands. And I gotta run this ad. God damn it, I forgot. Ah shit, I should have ran it. For those who got the pre-rolls, that's my fault. That's my fault. I forgot to run the ads. That's my fault. Oh Lord. Sitting here getting into conversation about best theme in the game, bro. You can't do this to me. Still running the reincarnation, but yeah, running that bloodline. Can't believe the blasphemy. Okay. 3, 2 seat? Yen wasn't ready for this type of play. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. He need milk. He gonna need help. That boy got eviscerated. Oh. Alrighty. Come on, my boy. The thing is, I can definitely say, like, again, he gets his hits and he runs with it. He's not looking to get the most damage in the world. He's just looking to get the damage he was allotted. I can get that again. Oh, charge 2D. That man is a brave soul. Doing charge 2D, knowing he is blocking. Oh, that's astral territory. That's scary. Will Proud Parent go for the first astral of the night? I don't know. Nope, he decided to command grab. I mean counter, and again didn't get the whole damage. Like I said, again, oh, not like this, not like this. That's the second time this night that Naruto decided to risk it all and throw his whole hand out there, only to get countered by a snake bastard swinging his chain around. Oh dear Lord, I'm so sorry again. It wasn't your fault. The big problem is Gen is not getting he's not converting a lot of the hits into big damage. And he can get a couple of hits. That's definitely fine. You can definitely slowly roll into getting your damage. I believe that for a fact. But the problem is if you can't consistently convert it into damage, especially for a character like Naruto, where is it? Right here. Best theme of the game. That and black and white. Only two that actually matter. Game and stream. Who you main? I mostly play Hazama. The man with the hat? Yeah. But I do side in a lot of characters. Like a lot of characters I do have side picks for. You, DP! DP! Ah! Yeah. E. Oh, come on. Love it when you see him throw it out. To both those, actually, now it's going to seem cool to me. They both come with a somewhat of a interesting learning curve, especially Naoto. I hate you. Why you DP baby? Ah no. Yeah, I goofed. Ooh. Ah. Phantom pain. Damn it. DP means I wish I could play Naruto that well. Too bad. He does. Like Naruto has a lot of fast like whoo. Oh. Where is Phantom Pain? Yeah, we're just gonna go. Okay, yeah, you got that? Well, damn. A lot of. I get it. I do get it. I'm going to super my way out of here. Like I'm not playing these games with you, Jeremy. This man grabbed in the air. Oh my lord. This man's brain is actually on crack. Who takes the jump and grab? I know I wasn't thinking jump and grab. That man's smoking crack. I can't do this. Uh, DP more. I'm not. I'm. My brain cell is too developed for that anymore. Um, Tsubaki and a lot of others, honestly, but mainly her. Tsubaki is a very interesting pick. Not only do you have a backwards fireball, that's disgusting, but Tsubaki, her gap, like she has so many moves that she kind of like leads into. Like it's very interesting for the character. The only thing that makes it hard is the fact that you have to sit here and build levels. Yes, you can over OD, you can overdrive to kind of build the levels for yourself. But yo, it's that her and her counterpart Izoi, which war was Izoi and Tsubaki the same character. That's why if you keep pick the 24 Izoi and Tsubaki go from white to black, that shit still got me laughing right now. But it's great. Like Tsubaki, even though her game plan is not completely crazy, she's just a grounded version of her elite self, Izoi. Wait, you're not good at like playing her neutral wise? 'Cause I hate to say it. When it comes to combos, that's completely different. But when it comes to neutral, man, you just gotta get in there and start swinging at people. I think Proud Parent might be a one trick tearing me. I'm not sure. Or he probably lowered his difficulty. That definitely is another thing he could have done. All right. She has particular routes for that. Like building levels, she has like routes that she's supposed to take. Um, which is hard to know. Like I know you can actually cancel her DP for a charge. I forget what input of DP it is. See, he gets Phantom Painting. He gets to at least keep moving forward. Why can't I? Bruh, I swear. Naruto is a loving character, man. Interesting. Bruh. Like if I knew a little bit more about Sabaki, I would definitely show you like how it's supposed to work. But there's one of those DPs that you can actually cancel out of for like more hits. Like I don't remember what the routing is. That man literally woke up in 2M. That man literally woke up in 2M like it was Dragon Ball. Ain't had no fear. That man hit 2B, said this is 2M. I got all the faith in the world. Alright. He needs to do slash kite at the end of the 3C. Like if he slash kites, he can pick that up by like doing 665B. This game is like super good. And a lot of people discounted this game when I kept saying, yo, this game is super good, it's really fun, y'all should give it a try. And they're just like, nah man, ain't got rollback. That's crazy how Strive's a game. And to be fair, Strive is a complete package. But it's nowhere as fun as CF, in my personal opinion. Let that be known. Like CF just gives you so like the characters that you play feel so much of your own. Fight back again. Okay, yeah. But they feel so much of your own. Like you're playing the character and it feels like, oh well, I play this way. And the character can play that way. Some characters won't let you do it, like Arakune. I don't know how people. Oh, okay. That wasn't a rage quit. It's just disconnecting them at the very end. Like, I can honestly say, like, the people play characters almost completely different from each other and how they should play. I don't know who he's locking in, but I'm locking in the sweet treat. Okay, God battle. Let's get it. Yeah. We'll go with the soccer color. Ah, yes, family. Where's black and white? Oh, it all good, man. I've been trying to re-pick up this character for a minute. It has been a yee how long? Wait, what do you mean except for Noel? You don't like playing against them? He got Grand Viper. Help! He's gonna help. I could understand why people hate playing against Noel. Where is the connection going? I have ribcage, sir. My life expectancy. My life expectancy. My life. Oh, okay, we got his legs. I don't like the character we're playing. Some of them. Well, some of them are meant to not be played. Yes. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I can't remember my old routing. Whoop. Oh my lord, I think I just died for that. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I killed myself. It was great knowing everybody. I literally killed myself. I was gonna go for a time stop combo, but I forgot. Eh, that's online games. We can't beat that. Oh. Ah. On two. I'll take it. Ah. 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 I think I'm about to die here. Yep. Yep. I fucking live. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. I lived. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Hey, man, look. Hold on. Give me a second. I almost lost my whole entire life there. Jesus. Oh, man. He let. Okay. So I guess we're going to play Izanami until like more people show up. Oop. There we go. When the internet decides that, it's going to be out here hitting that 700 ping, sometimes you got to ask yourself, have you kicked your router in this past life? Have you just sat there and actually took the time to let your router know what the business is and give it the full punt so it understands that this connection is going to be shot to all shit? If you're hitting 700 ping, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, there's no winning for you, my boy. There's no winning. It hurts. All right. The Tannery pick is actually very interesting. I wasn't expecting that. It, can I get subtitles for the game, please? Oh wait, I was gonna do it again. Oh god, that was 5C. I mean, that was. We wrote that down. That man said you gotta sometimes kick your routers so that way your opponent never gets a chance. That's what you gotta do sometimes. If you want to win badly, you'll know because how badly they kick the router. Oh god, we hit the 2C. We hit the 2C fatal counter, and I was not able to get the full combo. Ah, yeah. I just want to get the 2C fatal counter. If you don't mind, I just. Damn, Snake Man. Tokyo Tomare. Sleep. Good night, child. Good night. I did absolutely nothing in that entire moment except fall down gracefully with blades around me. Oh boy. Don't make me restart the room. It's just you. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. It takes a minute. Learning new characters, it takes a good minute. Like, I'm relearning Izanami. This bitch ain't easy, goddammit. Like, I really wish Izanami was an easier character for me to pick up, but she's not. She's actually just built different. Ooh. And it is going to take a minute for you to switch between characters. There are character specialists. There are people that just sit and play in one character. I get it, but there's so many cool characters in this game. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Um. New Age. Fuck it. No, New Age look bad though. Yeah, it don't look too bad actually. Every time I look at New Age, like the custom color, it don't look all that bad. It just feels bad. Because I wanted her to have the same dark underline. Don't I need like 100 meter for moment of benevolence? And I'm playing on hitbox. I'm playing on hitbox. How am I supposed to do a 728? Wait a minute. I need 100 meter. I need to do a whole 720. Oh God. Like you're asking for more than just 720, 100 meter. Bro, you're asking God. You want God to perform miracles. That's what you need. Help me. But if I get a chance, I'll go for it. If I get a small chance, I'll go for it. I'll see what I can do. Oh God. Hold on. No! I was going for it. Ah! How do I mash a 720 on the hitbox? He doesn't know. You owe me money. You owe me. You owe me for this. We did it. We mashed 728 on 100 E. Zia says you owe me a donation or something. Get me 10 followers or something. I can't believe we did it. Holy shit. If he's in the chat, he's gonna hurt my feelings if he's like, what was that? Or if he's like, yo, was that what you were going for? Like, oh my lord. I sat here trying to, how do you counter time stop? Oh my lord. He didn't know. You missed time stop. If you missed the time stop, you have to hit her. We hit moment of benevolence. That's crazy. If attack if purple. If it's purple. You literally miss moment of benevolence. Zeo Sage, I don't know what you gonna do, but you need to do something to compensate me for moment of benevolence. Um, Time stop grab. Purple. A purple grab. Oh god. Zeo Sage? I know you still in this chat. What we doing, bro? What we doing, fam? What we doing, fam? I gotta go back in time and clip it too. That's what I'm more upset about. I gotta go back in time and clip moment of benevolence. Do you know how upset I am right now? That I didn't actually just sit here. It's just like, we got it. That is the most. That is the worst super in the game. That is worse than Terami out here's countering. Comment writer, thank you. Zeo says you owe me something for this. I don't know what. We got 4 followers that we need to finish this goal. If you could go get me 4 followers. This man said, I'm helping you get clip ideas. It ain't a clip idea if I do it, bro. It's a reality. He didn't know any better. That's the only problem. He didn't know what moment of benevolence was really coming down to. So I don't fault him for that. Jesus. We really out here with the Adolf drip on that one. Alright. I gotta get faster at turning that off. Like, oh, there it is. Damn. I'm trying to get this 3C, this 6C, confirmed. Damn, I missed it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. DP for your troubles. DP for your troubles, sir? Yes. It was just to reality. I can't believe this. Wait, if you want to turn her levitate off faster, just super while you levitate. Like super jump while levitating? You know, I might actually ask him to like join the stream so this way I can just give him pointers as we go. Oh, so it is super jump. It is super jump to cancel levitation quicker. Okay. Give me 1 second. Hey, join the stream. Ugh. So I can give you advice quicker. Like the thing is like he has he has to get a good sense of neutral. Like that's the big thing. He has to get like a good sense of how neutral works in the game, and that's not really easy to pick up. Wait, you're actually Genmu? Well, that makes things a lot more fucking easier. Shit, plot twist for real. That shit hit different. Nah, it's all good. Damn, you could have texted in the chat. We could have started learning big time. Shit. Oh, we in. I didn't want this. Give me back my Hazama. God damn it. Fuck me. Just fuck me, bro. So we actually like go through this very easily. I know, but when he asked, how to stop time stop, he could have came through in the chat. OCS. Came through in the chat. We would have been chatting her up in here, learning defensive options, offensive options. But it's going to be mostly like getting you used to the approach. Because since you are tearing me, we gotta work on attacking. we definitely gotta work on that one. Man. Oh god. Oh wait, that actually hit. That's crazy. The thing is that with Terraman, understanding like 5A is good. Like don't get me wrong. That move, I love it. Like 6B, but I don't understand. Like you want to be checking people more with like 5B. Same thing like Ozma does. Because that thing is like +2. And you never want to put yourself in that situation. Like doing 6C without meter, it's a very dangerous land to be living in. Whoop. And this is why I don't like this character. Big ass sword for no fuck ass reasons out here swinging her dick around, making sure you can't do shit. The shit's not fair. Alright, so Terramy. And again, I can't really give really good advice because Terramy doesn't have the same movement options as Hazama. But him and Hazama share one button that's obscenely obnoxious. Two, three, four? They share 4 buttons that are obscenely obnoxious? Yeah, I think the light and medium series, yeah, A and B, I think that whole series they share together. If I remember correctly. Black it out. So usually, like using 5B to check people, 5B is such a good button. And I'm sorry for the 7 of you, but I gotta run these ads. I don't want people getting these pre-rolls, bro. I don't. But 5B is such a good button. One of these days, I will get good internet and CF on PC. Nobody wants to play because Amane has lost its peak flavor. Bro, I'm right here. You ain't even asked. You just have to jump in the lobby. Like, yeah, this button here, it checks people. This is just a good poke to start off with, and then you can follow up with 16, give you a nice knockdown situation off a rip. And then there's Oki time. Oki time can look like this, which if they block it, it's good. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. Because if they don't tech up, then or if they just stay down, it's a free hit. If they don't tech, and if they tech and they block, it's guaranteed they're blocking it. That's that fishy shit. I'm sorry that actually came out. That's a fishy Terry. That's fishy Terry waste of meter type shit. You ain't gotta learn that. This is like I think this is probably like like JD is like such a good like move to like sit here and like approach people with. Because if it counter hits, oh boy. Oh, you're too thin. This, of course, anti-air, checking people. And that move pays bills. We need to hold a button. We must tech these things. No, I will style with the character and give it the ability. You could have brought your Amane with bad internet right here, and I would have took it on. Yep. Oh. That only works on Fatal encounter, bro. 5A into 5D, that shit only works off of Fatal. Bro, this character has some sick routing. It's just Fatal has to be the word that you hit him with. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. Who is this? Wait, what? Wait, what school are you going?
Select your character.
What?
Platinum the Trinity.
Wait, is that the boy? I'm so used to seeing Zero Slays the God, and that man has Platinum the Trinity.
Azama.
Fatal counters is hard to fish for, no matter who you are. Fatal Kawaii Lady. I feel like I know this person. Like I played them again. Like Fatals for like Terami is like super hard to get. Like I think it's the rush over like the half circle forward C. That's a fatal. 6B is a fatal if you can hit it, but it is actually hard to hit them. Like
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
oh
Action.
yeah, now I know who exactly who you are. This man got 4 frames of rollback. What is happening? Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. Yeah? That shit actually crushed my bad child. I don't know if I'll be at Skip's place anytime soon. Oh, got it. I'll take the challenge. Badass kid. Wow. Went for something real fishy right there. Hold up now. I haven't been to Skip's place in a minute. I actually need to go over there. But I haven't had time. Ooh. No, it's just actually funny to see people do it. And that wasn't her taunt button, that was actually a counter. That's a counter for platinum. Try to rob paper scissors me. That's the only reason why you will have a taunt button. Did I? Yeah, I got hit for that one. I deserve everything that happens to me now. I deserve literally everything that's happened. Oh, I got grabbed. I got grabbed. I got grabbed. Oh Lord. I actually hit my taunt button. I do have a taunt button to sign because you know I'm a trash human being. Oh, and I do believe in creating emotional damaging situations. Oh wow. She still has one more angel ring. Jesus Christ. Wow. Oh, I definitely deserve to die. Oh Lord. That's I forget that when she has that item, that's a DP for her. I threw that match away. Yep, I got my shit clocked and clean. I went for it. I did two taunts and died for it. Like the bitch I am, bruh. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve any of that, but I did because I taunted like 3 times in that match. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that. Ooh.
Please select your
Ooh.
character.
Ugh. You can't think that way. Even though it is being realistic into going into matches is a good thing. But right now, it's just learning how to play neutral in the game. Because every character, for no fucking reason, plays this game completely different. But you can kind of find your own, like, wiggle room as you keep playing.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
There you go. It's that mentality that you gotta have. And the will to block. Ooh. Let's see here. Alright. Oof. There we go. When you get like an aerial fight, when you get catch somebody in the air with 5A, do 6A, and then like super jump, trying to confirm the rest of it. Oh, well. That actually comboed. I'm a little upset. One, bubble, item, try to set you up for failure. And there's the second bullet. You got one bullet left. That's crazy how high she can be and how fast she's gonna end up falling. Well, here comes the next one. Yeah, it's gonna be literally teaching neutral. Once we get you like understanding of neutral, then we gotta get you understanding of how to use certain buttons at certain moments.
Please select
It'll
your
all
hero.
it'll all flow together. You just gotta play an obscene amount of fighting games. That is the bigger problem. Such an obscene amount
The wheel
of
of fate is
fighting
turning.
games.
Rebel 1. Action.
This game is actually very fair with that. If you back tech, you have some invul frames. If you neutral tech, you're invincible until you get up. But forward tech, you're putting your life on the line. That's just how forward tech is. Yeah, especially when people are already sitting here and figured it out. People already got their like tech, their tech roll stuff, so it's like it's already rough.
Rebel 2. Action.
All right, but is it really? Like I don't think when I think of DBBS, you know, there's only like a couple of characters that I think that has like OD OK. Like Lancelot. Lancelot has OD. That man picks left, right, and you gotta guess. Or he might just go high. Left, right, or high. That's what it is. Left, right, high. Or he might just sweep for low. If he's really crazy, if he's really full of it. Also his fireball takes a minute to go out. I guess Socks too. Socks actually has a decent amount of OK. I forget her name. The midget girl in that game. I forget it. I forget it to this very moment. I can't remember it. I know she has
Please
obscene
select your
amount of OK.
character.
And I mean obscene amount, like paid porn star actress. You say beat her up, but then they switched to Mai Natsume. Oof. Not Sholana, not the knee biter. I remember the knee biter. I'm talking about the alchemist.
参ります。The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Okay, they have a better understanding with Mai. No, not fairy. What? That clashed? Oh my god. Did not expect that to actually clash. Expect to eat the whole hit. That's crazy. The reason why Mai is an easy character, or people do say that she is because she does give you a lot for other characters that don't. Um, First of all, she's the only character in this game that has a string.
3.
That's that's privileged. If I ever seen it. I'm mad that fucking mixed me. Nah, bring your ass here. You ain't going nowhere, baby. Ugh. Ah, yikes. Huh? Wait, so she can go from the low into the high? That's interesting. I never knew she could do that. That shit actually caught me wholeheartedly off guard. So, here's the thing with Mai. The fact that she has strings already puts her tiers above, especially due to the fact that nobody in this game has strings except for her. Strings meaning she actually has like little target combos. If you're a fan of Tekken, so she can go light, 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 or light, medium, heavy, or medium, light, medium. Like she has an actual combo structure, which makes it very easy for newcomers to kind of just be like, "Oh, well, this is how you do it: medium, light, heavy, or light, 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 medium, medium." It gives the player a lot less stress on worrying about how to make it all work. But even the easier part about it is that all her stuff is simple. Quarter circle forward, quarter circle back. That's all you really need with the character. Her astral is down, down, down. The character comes with a lot of ease of use, which, when you compare it to other Blaze Blue characters like Naruto, ease of use is not in their vocabulary at half the fucking time. Naruto is not an ease of use character. Character's super fucking cool, but you need to be able to micro dash on frames. On fucking frames, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to do all that shit. You want to dash forward? You want to get your combo running? Bruh, 1 frame links, 2 frame links, 3 frames. Naruto is not a simple character. And it don't help that this man's normals are kind of stubby compared to the rest of the cast. Like, I think Hazuma and Terumi are the only few characters that that's just not fair at all. Okay. Damn. Like Naruto's normals are very stubby compared to like Ragna or hell Tao. So being in with Naruto is one thing, but capitalizing is another. Yes, actually. I think that's one of the reasons why I do play Naruto Kurigane, because he is one of the hardest characters to play. And neutral. I wouldn't say in neutral. He's one of the hardest characters to play to just pick up and go. Kokonoe being another character who is hard to just pick up and go. Like, you have to understand the character. And I understand for a lot of people that's not really enjoyable. That's actually damning to a point for certain characters or for games in general. But Naruto shits out damage. Like, he shits out damage. The only other character that I feel like that shits out damage like Naruto is like Azrael and Susanoo. Susanoo, yes, he is a little bit easier to use. But Susanoo, not only does he shit out damage, he's the slowest character in the game. And he has to unlock almost all of his fucking moves and level them up. This makes this fair. Susanoo's damage being a high is so understandable when you have to unlock so much just to play the character. Azrael, another character that shits out a ton of damage. Well, it's harder than most games in the current market. If we were to go back to like 2016 when Blaze Blue was coming out, the only game on the horizon that is simpler, that was around that time period, that just got announced was like Dragon Ball. Everything behind Blaze Blue Central Fiction's release has been hard as shit, or to some varying degrees. I could definitely don't explain, just join the fucking game. God damn. Like Blaze Blue Central Fiction is like we're very into that.
Unity.
Um, other than that, yeah, like this was like the last hard game to come out in a minute that requires both execution and neutral. Some people can say stride, but at the end of the day, there is no way. When you go from Rev 2 to stride, bro, there's no way you're sitting here and you're gassing me like that. Strive is nowhere near. Oh, yeah, you got that. Oh, really? Get over there. Yes. I thought I was about to die right there. And I fucking burst. I hate bursting with this character. I literally just died. As much as I hate bursting with this character, I literally just died. Going in the next round is so painful. Ugh. Woo. You gotta throw the item. Because I'm not coming over there. I love. Nope. Woohoo. Ay, 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 ay. Like, I've been sitting here trying to keep my mental. Nope. Yeah. Die. I didn't really use the burst in this game. I like my overdrive and exceeding. Like I completely agree. I do not like using burst in this game because it feels like I lose a defensive option. So like for characters like Hazama who don't naturally have a DP, you loot having an overdrive is just like a get out of jail free card, depending on what move you're overdriving on if you time it correctly. Because you can burst out a block in this game. So it's like you have to time people's moves when there's a gap. Because if you don't, you'll burn the fucking burst. It is not funny. This shit actually is quite irritating. When you out here, you're just like, yeah, we're doing good, we're doing good. And they say, and you're sitting here, you're blocking, you're like, damn, I really need to get out of this situation. What happened? Burst. I want to swing on every living person when I hit that accidentally burst. I swear. Because it's not a fun thing to say. So, I get a little pissy. But certain characters can get away with bursting. Teremy is a character that can get away with bursting. Because his guard council is legitimate trash. Like actual cheats. Oh god. Put the wife away. I'm still not good with this character yet. We're gonna figure this out. Yikes. You're right. Oh. We're still working on this Relius. We're gonna get it up there one day. Like, we've been working on them for a hot bit. This Relius is it's coming. It's coming. It's still a hot commodity. Oh Lord. Help. Send the wife. I didn't recognize it was a counter until he started walking. I was like, oh god, wait, that's it, grab him. I'm still working on the Relius neutral. This thing is still kind of wonky. Ugh. I think I have a very, very bad desire to play a lot of the villains in this game. Izanami, Relius, Hazuma, Terami. Susanoo, not so much. I don't think I like Susanoo's design to the point where I'm like, yeah, I want to play this character. But definitely like, but with that comes the wanting to play the heroes too. I also gotta say that some of the heroes in this game be out here, be getting my attention. Ragna, Naoto, Noel's there. Noel gets to get the I like you too kit movement. Oh Lord, this is the most patient Ragna I ever play against. This man infuriates me to no end. Like, this man is not willing to really throw his life away. And it's irritating. Just do it. Have no fear. Because they're more interesting. Like, in this game, like, they all. Like, most villains, man, in this game, they have a reason. Except for, like, Relius. Relius is literally out here for research. I need an Ignis for that. And see, like for every villain, there's like a hero that meets the coolness factor for me too. Oh, I don't have my puppet out. Oh, help me. I'm so sorry. I didn't. Hey, yo! Ragnar does make a good foil to Teremy. Ragnar just trying to live his life. Teremy's like, I'm fucking done with this. Oh. Help me. I just won in. Is that so much to ask? Yeah, it is. DP? Oh, damn. Jesus kick. Jesus kick really came in to say rescue. And that is hunger. That is true hunger. How many people are in here? Like 4? Okay. What the? Oh. There we go. I'm experiencing true hunger right now.
Please select your character.
I do want to get this Chinese food, I ain't gonna lie. Um,
Natsume.
what to do? What to do? I'd rather just stream for 3 hours and call it a day, really. Um, nah. I'm gonna just let the pre rolls roll. I mean, I'm done for the day. I'm done. I'm gonna play like probably two. I'm gonna watch 2 more games and then skedaddle. So this will be the second to last. But back to the characters. Even when we're not talking, like when we're not even just looking at like the villains, like some of the other characters that aren't like even part of the main cast are like really interesting. Like Bang. Bang doesn't really play a very high and important part, I think, like after CP. After he slams the nail into the linchpin. Or it might be this game that he slams the nail into the linchpin. But Bang is a character that just exists in the Blaze Blue mythos, and he's actually really cool. Um, doesn't really have much of a need to be a hero. Kagura, a whole ladies' man. Man literally is out here just trying to get cheeks. Yeah. So like after CP, even before CP, like he does. Well, I don't know about CS. Well, CT and CS, I think he was just kind of there. Trying to collect the bounty from the Blood Edge and such. Or it may have been Jin for Ikataga. I think it's more so the Jin thing. I wouldn't. As much as Naruto technically is a actual isekai protagonist, I wouldn't count him as much as an isekai protagonist. Because he really is. If you think about it, he really is a side character that got isekai. He's a side character isekai. That's crazy. This is the only character that I know in fiction, in anime, is game like an anime is area that is actually isekai and he's not the protagonist. Like we're in the main world and he's literally just out here. Like I'm not even supposed to be here. Everything looks so familiar. These people look the same. People keep comparing me to this other boy that I don't know. He just got isekai into the story just for one moment. So this way the story doesn't get derailed and we fuck up and go through another cycle. If Naruto didn't do his job, guess what? We would get another Blaze Blue. But fuck, Naruto went and did his job, got his job done, and went home. That's Naruto's story in a nutshell. Somebody told him, hey bro, go do your job. Naruto, not knowing what the job was supposed to be, does his job, saves the Blaze Blue universe, and now we have no other Blaze Blue that is main story.
Please select your character.
Cross tag is not part of the main story. Like, imagine if Cross Tag was the legitimate successor to Central Fiction. I would not only be irritated, but I would been hype. Because that would mean, amongst all possibilities, Ruby, Blaze Blue, Under Night, and Persona are all in the same universe. If Cross Tag was a legitimate successor to Blaze Blue, I do not think I would be ready for the next Blaze Blue title to come out. You telling me the next Blaze Blue got personas? That what you want to tell me? What would Ragna's persona be? Wait, he's actually out of the picture. What would Naoto's persona be? That man's quirk is Blood Edge. I would not want to see what Naoto's persona would be. I would be more scared what Hazuma's persona would be. Because Terumi got offed at the very end. Hazuma is still in limbo. We don't know if this man actually died. He fell into a cauldron. Remember the last time Hazuma fell into a cauldron? He went to an alternate universe. I'm not trying to find out. So it's like, Hazuma falls into the cauldron, comes back, has a persona now. Don't sat there, fought shadows and shit. Now look at us in a very weird, and I mean very weird situation. He needs to put that puppet up. Put the puppet away, boy. You about to lose access. Oh well, now it's just a reality. Yes, grab. Such an elegant move in the mythos. Like, I don't think anybody would be ready for us to sit here and be like, yeah, all these places exist in the same universe. If that is the fact, bruh. That man said Gyro Zeppelin. Yeah. Hey, did you see the news? All-Star Battle Plus R? Yeah. Yeah. All-Star Battle Plus R coming to Steam? Yeah. Yeah. A whole 9 or 10 new characters? Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's by CyberConnect, but you know what? I don't care. There we go. That's how you gotta finish your combos. Gotta finish those. So they're not gonna put back Boa, right? Because originally the original game was 41 because the DLC character was Boa. Yeah, I saw the two have already been confirmed. They caught me off guard with the train character. Trish, I'm with it. I'm with Trish being in the game. Give us Trish. I can take it. I'll take that. Which it's going to be really interesting to see how they include her stand in the game. Will she have super jump? Why is this game getting an air dash? Why is JoJo All-Star Battle getting an air dash? I want to understand this. Bro, there is nothing in this world that makes more sense to me that is throwing me off my guard than JoJo All-Star Battle having an air dash. Oh god, Goku Juice done join and Excalibur done join. Air dashes are cool. They are. But at the same time, this was not an air dash 3D fighter. This is a 3D fighter with an air dash. You tell me what's going on and what's right. Risotto? I think Risotto will make it. Well, hold on. They already added 2 part 5. Hold on. It's 10 characters, right? If they take out Boa. If they take out Boa, it's 10, right? So, let's say this through Trish and I forget the guy on the truck. The guy that aged people, they made it, which is interesting. If they do one character from part 1, I hope they do part 7 characters though. Either give us Diego or come out of left field and give us Mandem. Give me the guy who had Mandem. Give me that stand. I'll lose it.
The Wheel of Fate
That'll
is
be the only
turning.
character I play. I swear to God, it would.
One. Action.
Woo-hoo. Oh, we didn't get the dash cancel for that. I'm upset. Ooh. My man's. My man's. We have. Yeah. Hey. 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 Yeah, I charged it. I went for a grab. That's my fault. Trails from Zero. I haven't heard of that one.
Rebel
That
2.
is new.
Action.
Boot to the head. Yeah. It hurts. It hurts. But I also come with premium services. Yes. Don't let me charge things. Let it happen. Oh, JRPG series? Huh. I was going for it. Tra- Trail series are really good JRPG. I might check it out on YouTube because I've been needing to find something new to help me go to sleep. And Elden Ring's not cutting it right now. Oh, come on. Let me. Ah! We got this DP on deck though. Oh, that's a miss. That's a whiff. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You pay your bills on time. Oh, nice. Nice. You gotta be a little quicker. That's all you need. You! So I see you trying to take my life. You tried to astral me. That was slick too. You OD'd to pretzel motion. I'll give you that. You put the fear of God in my heart. But let me tell you something. We both had 100 meter. We both won a round. I was looking at your meter. I saw the pretzel motion attempt. I saw you. I saw you go to take my life. I will not let you take my life as I am a child. I will not let you do it.
Please select your character.
Scared the shit out of me like that again. I swear to God. This is why
You
Badgers
win.
fucking balling, bro. Oh my lord, had me out here about to call upon God. Cause I definitely started mashing. When I saw that OD, I was like, here it comes. Here's the Astral. I fucked up my own Astral trying to counter the Astral back, which I would have lost. Cause Ozibus Astral has invulnerability. Some stupid shit, bro. Oh my god. Had me out here calling upon Jesus to save my life. I can't believe you, Goku Juice. I can't believe you do something like this. Not like this. Not like a family member. Not betrayal like this. We were kin, Goku Juice. We were kin. And you tried to take my life like I was a
The
child.
wheel of fate is turning.
Stared me up like Broly as a baby. Oh my god.
Action.
Oh god. Can't believe it. But then again, and I will give you credit because that is a hard astral. I hate being on this side with the house. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh. Pretzel is always the way to go, but it can't hold Tangy. I got. Ooh, lordy. Yeah, I should die for that. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Back up.
Rebel 2.
Oh, I can't.
Action.
Oh, oh. That's counter hit. You act. Ooh. You gotta tap. You gotta hold that button, son. You got. That's command grab. Yes, sir. Uh. Oh wait, you have. Oh, look at all that meter burnt away. Ah yes. I have to commend you, Goku Juice. You tried to take my life like a monster.
Win.
Jesus. Oh Lord, that man scared the hell out of me. GG's, my boy, GG's. That man literally made me almost start shitting bricks. That's how bad that situation was. Like, you ever just start feeling like you about to shit in a moment,
Select
in
your
a very
character.
moment's notice? The more you play, the better you're gonna get. And that's really how this game works. Like, there is a point where I do feel like people do hit something called the wall, and there's nothing you can really do about that. And until you're like ready to sit there and like go past what that wall looks like, that the wall is such a deterring thing for people playing fighting games. I can't even explain it. And a lot of people hit the wall at very different points in life, and it's not fun. I've hit the wall before. I've hit the wall several times. God damn it! My dumb ass just didn't want to do it the natural way and learn the natural progression of things. Toot 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 toot. But I don't know who to
The
pick.
wheel of fate is
Oh,
turning.
here it is.
Rebel 1. Action.
Oh, Jumanji. Again, falling victim to the great. Hi. Don't upset. Oh! Yeah, you're right. I was so ready to put my whole heart on the line for that. You ain't gonna kill me. You ain't gonna kill me. That sauce, I got it. Them burgers, we flip them. I'm telling you, ain't nobody in the business out here doing it like I am. Oh, that's rough. Whoop. Hell, he grabbed. I need a fatal. I, oh yeah, yeah. I missed it by a second. Ah, no, I missed the astral just by a second. You don't have what it takes. No, no. I missed my astral just by a second. Oh my lord. It was supposed to come out after Hungry Coils and I messed it up because I didn't time it right. I need to go get dinner myself. I am starving. But always, I find myself in this situation where I'm like, I'm having so much fun. Do I choose to go eat or do I choose to play, play, play? I think it could have. Even if you don't know, like I definitely will always go for it. Like you want to win and you need to survive. You ain't got many options left. You might as well spend the meter. You don't want to end up regretting it. Plus, there is like you. I think you had like 100 meters, so you could like if it didn't kill and there was like a sliver left, you could cancel 3C, get the game. I'm telling you, you gotta be willing to do it. That or set me up for like doing Ouroboros, doing A, and seeing if I like up tech. I see. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. That's how you feel. No respect on my plus frames, my boy. Oh lord. Hell, hell. Like I said, all Hosmo players have this one brain cell. My, get off of me. My Hosmo was confused. He saw him all the way up in the air. He was like, "Yeah, this is the right side." I pressed 6B and then saying, I'm like, "Yo, this should be 5B. He should be able to recover from it." I see Hosmo twirling his back around. Not getting them confirms, I see. Wants the Oki. Oh, nice. Yep. I hate it here. I hate it here. Oh Lord! Do I die? Yep, because we both went for the same move. Didn't clash. Didn't do none of that. Just got hit, and I'm like, what? The move didn't clash. Didn't even think about clashing. We both threw it out at the same time. This man literally was just like, I'm gonna run forward to do it. I'm backdashing and doing it. How do I not get a clash? How? I want a refund on the move. Game is cursed. Game is cursed. I don't think there's ever an uncursed moment of BBCF that ever existed. That's how I know this game is fair and unfair at the same time. Game doesn't choose who wins. The game just rolls the dice. Oh, that's why this is the wrong color. I never got rid of this. Ooh. Oh lordy! Ah yes. Otanging versus the un the up dog. Ah yeah. Where's Mikazushi? Thank you. Oh lord. Saw the back dash, I was like, good. Rise, my serpent, rise. Yeah? Oh. Oh, lordy. Yeah? What you gonna do with it? I ain't gonna lie, I kept mashing. That's the check. If I die here, I'm fucking upset. Oh, I'm upset. Oh, I'm done. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Oh my god, not like this. I ain't gonna lie, I went for a really crazy convert right there. Oh. This man. Give him an Oscar. He's a genius. He's a genius. That man trained Hitmonlee. Him turning into Hitmonchan. Man's a genius. Alright, Goku Juice. This will be my last one for the night. Ugh. I need to get that food. Gotta get something in my stomach. Let's do this. Last one between you and me.
Please select your character. Azama. Azama.
Astral combo for Hazama is so hard. Because the best way to do it is like Hungry Coils. I'm not going to 4 hours, Dirk. We're not doing this. After this match, I'm going to rest. I've done what I needed to do. I streamed. And ultimately, I keep thinking I need to add a new game. So this way, we have people.
Rebel
I don't know what game to play.
action.
Oh, 2D and the Hungry, yeah. That's harder. That's actually like a harder way to get into it. Oh, wow. That's also true. Yeah, the game smiles upon me today. I swear to God, I'm doing it. I'm upset. I went for it. I went for the command grab super because it was good. This man went for B. Went for the C. He went for the tank tickler. Hell. Alright. Ay, 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 ay. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, what? Hey. Mm. No! Where's Serpent's Benediction? No! Mikazuchi. Ah, God. I don't die from this, do I? I shouldn't. Alright. GG's, my boy. GG's. I'm so upset because one, the command grab, I getting that on wake up is so hard. And normally, Blaze Blue wake up, that's a very, very particular thing. Like, it's really hard to get that Blaze Blue wake up to work like it's supposed to. But I'm so upset that I missed the combo. I'm so upset. The whole team, the Hungry Coils into the Astro Boy, that is always the most satisfying way to get into Astro because they can't tech it. Once they get hit with Hungry Coils, they can't tech it. It is super deep. But with that being said, thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you for coming by and playing games. This is normally why I'm streaming. Um, come Saturday, actually. Saturday is going to be a kind of one-off stream. So there is this Discord, or I should say group that I've been following on Discord that do the Proceeds of Zoom. There is a Discord that's doing like I think it's a first to five for $25. I will be streaming that shit. Um I will be streaming that shit. No matter because it's $25. Like so I will stream it. It's gonna be on PC. So it's all gonna be fine. It's gonna be this Saturday at like 8. So I'll probably stream a little bit later, so this way people can actually stream a little bit earlier, so people can get matches in if they want to. Anyway, with that being said, that's about it though. That's all the messages I got for today. Y'all have a good day. Y'all go get something to eat. Derp, stop being the villain, and I'll see y'all probably Saturday. Jesus. There we go. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching.